Hello viewers, how are you? Hope you are all fine. I'm also fine. I'm ready with my next video number 7. This time again on mathematics, and many requests were coming. That's why this time class 12th mathematics video will be made, and the topic is continuity and differentiability. Continuity and differentiability. This is very important topic in board exam of PUC second year Karnataka state. One 5-mark question definitely comes in exam from this topic, especially this type of question. Find the value of k, or sometimes lambda, any other constant, so that the function f is continuous at the indicated point. Here indicated point is pi by 2. We have to find the value of k. Now, for this, it is very important to know some basic things which you learned in PUC first year, 11th standard, related to limits. Here are those things. You have to know the formulas of left hand limit. LHL stands for left hand limit. Limit x tends to a from left. This minus sign indicates limit x approaches to a from left. F of x is equal to limit h tends to 0, f of a minus h. This is the formula to find left hand limit. Then there is another formula to find right hand limit, that is limit x tends to a from right. F of x will be equal to limit h tends to 0, f of a plus h. These two formulas are important, and these are some basic algebra of limits which you have studied in 11th standard. Limit x tends to a, f of x plus g of x. If one single limit is applied to sum of two functions, then that limit can be applied separately to both functions with the same sign, plus. See, limit x tends to a, f of x plus g of x is equal to limit x tends to a, f of x plus limit x tends to a of g of x. In the same way, there is also the same formula for difference of two functions, product of two functions, quotient of two functions. You can separately apply the limit to both functions. When single limit is applied to two different functions, difference or product or quotient, then the same limit can be applied to both the functions with the same sign, difference or product or quotient. See, one single limit is applied to both numerator as well as denominator. And one more is there, limit x approaches to a, lambda is a constant, f of x will be equal to, this lambda can be taken out of the limit and limit will be applied only to the function. This is one more algebra of limits. This is important. Let's discuss our problem. The question says, find the value of k so that the function f is continuous at the indicated point. Function will be continuous only if there is a condition. For continuous function, there is a limit. There is a condition. What is that condition? Left hand limit must be equal to right hand limit must be equal to f of the given point. Left hand limit must be equal to right hand limit, and that must be equal to f of the function of the given point. Here a is pi by 2. So if this condition satisfies, then we can say that function is continuous. If this condition does not satisfy, then that function is not continuous at that given point. Now, with the help of this condition, we can find the value of k here in this function. See, there is a constant, and the function is f of x is equal to k cos x divided by pi minus 2x if x is not equal to pi by 2. It means if when x is not equal to pi by 2 means any other value than pi by 2, then this will be the function, and f of x will be, the function will be 3, the function will be 3 at x is equal to pi by 2. For x equal to pi by 2, the value of function is 3, and for the value of x not equal to pi by 2 means all other values, function will be equal to k cos x divided by pi minus 2x. This is the question. Now we have to find. For this, we must find left hand limit, right hand limit. Let's understand this with the help of a line, number line. Imagine this line like a number line. Here is 0. Then let's say pi by 2. Then pi. Then 3 pi by 2. And so on. Then here minus pi by 2. Minus pi, then minus 3 pi by 2, and so on. And what the question says? The question says, for all other values, at x is equal to pi by 2, at this value, at x is equal to pi by 2, at x is equal to pi by 2, function is equal to 3. This is given. Function is 3 if x is equal to pi by 2. And all other values, except pi by 2, all other values means this side as well as this side, function will be k cos x divided by pi minus 2x. This is the function. Also here on the left also, function is k cos x divided by pi minus 2x. For values other than pi by 2, this is the function, and for value pi by 2, f of x is equal to 3. That means f of a is given, f of pi by 2 is 3, f of pi by 2, x equal to pi by 2, in place of x if we put pi by 2, f of pi by 2 is equal to 3. This is given, right? Now let's find left hand limit. If we find left hand here, you may think that why are we finding left hand limit, why not right hand limit? You can find left hand limit or right hand limit because on the left as well as on the right of pi by 2, left hand as well as right hand of pi by 2, left as well as right, we have the same function. So if we find left hand limit or right hand limit, same value will come because function is same. In some questions, left hand function is different, on the right hand function is different. In that case, we may have to find left hand limit as well as right hand limit. But here, because on the left of pi by 2 function is this, on the right of pi by 2 function is the same. Therefore, if you find left hand limit or right hand limit, in both cases you will get the same value. Okay, so let's find left hand limit. You can also find right hand limit, no problem. Okay, same value will come as I told you. Now left hand limit formula is limit x approaches to, left hand limit is limit x approaches to a from left, f of x will be equal to limit h tends to 0, f of a minus h. This is the formula of left hand limit. I have already shown you, right? So limit x approaches to pi by 2 from left, pi by 2 at x is equal to pi by 2, a is pi by 2 here, right? So that will of the given function will be equal to limit h tends to 0, write the same, and then in place of this we have to replace a, f of pi by 2 minus h, because a is pi by 2. We are finding the limit at x is equal to pi by 2. The given indicated point is x is equal to pi by 2. So a is pi by 2 here. Okay, now, so let's find the limit. This is, we are finding the limit. So limit h tends to 0. What does it mean? It means in the given function, we have to replace x by pi by 2 minus h. Replace x. So what is the given function? We'll take this, f of x is equal to this, as well as f of x is equal to 3. So should we take this or 3? That depends on we are finding left hand limit. On the left side, this is the function. The defined function is this, right? Not 3. 3 is exactly at x is equal to 0, at x is equal to pi by 2. But here we are finding limit x approaches to pi by 2 from left of pi by 2. So this is the function. So this function will be taken. This function will be taken, k cos x. So that will be k cos. Replace x by pi by 2 minus h. h pi by 2. Pi by 2 minus x is pi by 2 minus h divided by pi minus 2 into pi by 2 minus h. This is what we did, right? Now, if we replace h, if we apply the limit directly here, this will become 0 by 0. You can see if you replace h by 0, this will become cos pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 is 0. 0 into k, this numerator will become 0. Then here also, if you replace h by 0, then pi minus this 2 will get cancelled. Pi minus pi 0. 0 by 0 will come. If we apply this limit directly, if we replace h by 0 here directly, then 0 by 0 is coming. But the concept of limit is that it must not become 0 by 0. For that reason, we have to do some calculation here, right? For that, you can do this. We can keep k outside. K is constant using this algebra of limit. Lambda, k is a constant, so we can send it out. So that becomes k into limit h tends to 0 cos, k is already outside, cos 90 minus h, cos 90 minus theta. We all know that cos 90 minus theta is sin theta divided by this will become pi minus multiply. This will become, if you multiply this by this, it will become pi. This minus into minus is plus. 2 into h is 2h. So this pi and pi can get cancelled. So that becomes k limit h tends to 0 sin h divided by 2h. You can also take this 2 outside. 2 is again constant. So that becomes k by 2 using this algebra of limit. Constant can be taken out of the limit. Then that becomes limit h tends to 0 sin h divided by h. We got this. Now, let's see. This value, this will be equal to 1. Why? Because in 11th standard, you see first year, you have already studied limit theta tends to 0. You have already studied limit theta tends to 0. Sin theta divided by theta is always equal to 1. Limit theta tends to 0, sin theta divided by theta is an important result which you have studied in PUC first year. If you have not studied or if you have not taken this lesson, then at least you can remember this, memorize this result. This is important result. Limit theta tends to 0, sin theta divided by theta is always equal to 1. This is also the same. Limit h tends to 0, in place of theta we have h here, sin h divided by h, that will be equal to 1. So the limit becomes now, therefore limit, we are finding this limit x tends to pi by 2 from left of the given function will be equal to k by 2 into 1, because limit h tends to 0, sin h by h is equal to 1. You can write the reason here, because limit theta tends to 0, sin theta divided by theta is equal to 1. This result is used. So that becomes limit x tends to pi by 2 from left, f of x is equal to k by 2 into 1 is k by 2. We got left hand limit. And as I told you, if you find right hand limit using right hand limit formula, you will get the same value, because on the left as well as right, we have the same function. For left as well as right, we have the same function. Now, what about f of a? That means what about f of pi by 2? F of pi by 2, it means at x is equal to pi by 2, function is equal to 3. We know that given, it is given f of pi by 2 is equal to 3. F of pi by 2 at x is equal to pi by 2, the given function is 3. It is clearly given in the question. Now, left hand limit must be equal to right hand limit if function is continuous, and the question says that the function is continuous. Find the value of k so that the function f is continuous at the indicated point. It is already given in the question that this is a continuous function at x is equal to pi by 2. If it is a continuous function, then definitely left hand limit, which we already found, must be equal to the f of a, that is f of pi by 2. So since function is continuous, since f is continuous at x is equal to pi by 2, therefore LHL must be equal to f of given point. LHL we have already found, that came k by 2. LHL, this is LHL, limit x tends to pi by 2 from left. Minus sign means left, from left. Of f of x is k by 2. So LHL is k by 2 is equal to f of a, f of pi by 2. F of pi by 2 is already, f of pi by 2 is already 3. So that is 3. Now take this 2 here, so that becomes k is equal to 2 into 3, that is equal to 6. We got the value of k, that is equal to 6. This is how we solved the given problem. This is an important question. It came so many times in exam. From 2014-15 it is coming in exam 2-3 times. This question came in exam, and I tried my best to explain this. If you recall these things, basic things, then it is easy to understand. And one more thing I want to suggest all the students, that if you are, if I am in a hurry, if I am explaining fast, then you can pause the video and try to understand the steps. Or one more thing you can do is watch the same video repeatedly, many times, 2 times, 3 times. That will help you. You will understand. In each time you will understand the question better. You will understand the concept better. Watch the video. This video is very helpful for the students of PUC second year, grade 12. This is, and we know that in Karnataka state, PUC second year syllabus is same as 12th standard CBSE syllabus. Same book is followed. So CBSE students as well as Karnataka state syllabus students can watch this video, and it will be beneficial for both of them. Thank you for watching my video, and I will be waiting for your comments, how you like the video. I have tried my best to explain in short time. Thank you very much.